Back on an Odyssey.
Uh.
Esther's been bugging me since the last time we played. He's very, very excited to get this one started because where we left off is Kyros, which I'll call Esther just for this game session since we don't have our friend Andy with us, is standing by the throne of the Lizard King, the staff of thunder and lightning in one hand, and a mighty weapon that Kyros wields in the other. And Esther just sort of kicks the dead Lizard King off of the throne and sits down. Says, "Oh no, this is the way it should be, huh? This is comfortable, huh?" And he looks over at the salamander and he says, "Go and get all my loyal subjects. I want them in here, and let's see what we're working with, huh? Let's take a little well-earned break, crew. You deserve it. Want to go have a look about, see if there's anything to loot and pillage, huh? Have a little fun, get you just rewards."
Hmm.
Well, come on, don't look so glum. We've won. We own this place now. This island's ours. Well, mine, by the looks of this stuff. Go ahead. Go have some fun. Bring back what you find me, huh?
Are you talking to us? Because I can't believe for a second that you want to be the king of the lizard men, you racist asshole. Like, there's no way. There's no way. So I'll just wait for you to get done with whatever this fever dream is, and we can move on.
He just really.
You all go look for the place where we're gonna have to hatch the dragon egg, eh? Because we're gonna need some dragons if we're gonna reform the Dragonlords. But we're gonna do it proper. It's gonna be Esther's Dragonlords, right? Just like old times. Fighting and slaying centaurs, killing gargons, huh? Destroying nymphs. I no offense to the crew.
So there was an exit out the other side of the turtle here, closer to the lava.
There sure was. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you sort of see that salamander slither off to go and get some of the lizard folk, I guess, for Esther. I don't know.
That's salamander. Right, because he has the command.
Yeah,
thing.
he's got the staff of thunder and lightning.
He does.
Does it the amulet of Sidon that the the short-lived priest does that seem to radiate any kind of magical energy, or is it just a symbolization kind of thing?
Yeah, it would probably just be a symbol. I don't think it would radiate magical energy.
Okay. Well,
Just
in the interest of not being in
standard
this room,
old religious symbol, you know?
well, I'll take it out of spite, and in the interest of not being in this room, I'll look to Andromeda to be like, "You want to find lava pools or something?"
Oh, yeah. Let's go do that.
Okay. All right. All right.
And the minute I'm within sight of lava, I throw the symbol of Sidon into it.
Yeah, it's literally everywhere whenever you walk out of the little turtle shell enclosure here.
I'm trying out.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you toss it. It's like a 50 or 60-foot drop or so. And breaks through the little hard crust and sinks into the lava down below. And actually, when you exit, you do notice that on the opposite side of this turtle shell, where the throne room was, there does look like there's a platform that extends out noticeably further over the lava than others, right? Like there's a sort of this rock formation that juts out over the caldera with like a little plank almost that walks out. Looks very much like it could be sort of a sacrificial offering type of situation that they have set up here. You do recall there supposedly are 3 lizard folk from Vitha's tribe that are imprisoned here that were going to be sacrificed.
That's
You
right.
have heard that there's potentially dragon eggs that this lizard folk tribe has and have been trying to hatch. And who knows? Who knows what else you'll run into? Okay, so are you all exiting out the other side of the throne room? You're going to leave Esther / Kyros to revel in the mess that was caused?
I find him incredibly hard to take. So yeah, I'm looking to be anywhere else. But that's a good reminder that we're also looking for prisoners. But I'm interested in the dragon egg portion first. But we can. Porque no los dos. We can do both.
All right, anybody else doing anything else besides that? Y'all just want to follow Naya?
Yeah, I want to hatch my egg.
I want to hatch a plan.
Hatch a plan.
Mhm.
Good, good. Okay, so whenever you exit, you get to the next platform, which is a short distance away, and you have 2 options here. One is there's a longer platform that runs over to where that sacrificial sort of situation is set up, and beyond that, you can see that there's another turtle shell enclosure, and there are other platforms further beyond that. Or you can take a slight turn and go back into the inside of the mountain. There seems to be a room or a cave set off here that juts into this side of this caldera. Which direction would you like to go? Into the cave or further down towards the next turtle shell?
Assuming the turtle shell is probably full of more lizard folk. Maybe the cave, or like does the cave look like it's maybe heading down into a pool of lava that we could just dunk an egg in?
It actually looks like it's leading slightly up, higher up into the side of the volcano. Still want to go check it out?
So the turtle shell is further down and the cave is further up, or the other way around? Sorry, I got lost there a second.
Turtle shell is turtle shell is about on the same level that you're on with the rest of the platform. The cave, it's like the platform kind of elevates you a little bit, goes up maybe another 10 feet higher.
Okay. I still think there's value in checking out the cave because that might be where our prisoners are. So at the very least, let's eliminate a flank, as I used to say in the Princes of the Apocalypse. A lot of dungeon crawling in that.
Can I actually do a quick pause to shut the stream down? Everything breaks. I think we're live, maybe.
I got an ad.
Is it keeping up?
I got an ad. It's sad when advertising is a sign of positive energies.
Andy says we're looking and sounding good.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Good.
What happened, but
Well, if Andy says, then it must
Here's
go.
what happened. You've disrupted one of Sidon's sort of nest eggs that he's building up on Fire Island, right? He's gaining control over this place, and he didn't like it, so he shot down the tech. It was only for a little bit, because his power is weakening in the area. So
Clearly, if he's making this kind of a desperate move, I mean, really, I'm really embarrassed for Sidon at this point.
it is embarrassing. You should be embarrassed.
Right? I mean, pull yourself together, Sidon.
Now that we're actually back with audio, with visual, let's recap. One, Esther / Kyros. He's got a Staff of Thunder and Lightning, is in control, and is on the throne of Fire Island. 2, Naya doesn't like Symbol of Sidon And she's taken it and tossed it into the lava.
Yep.
3, the group is on the move because they don't want to have to put up with me talking as Esther for the next hour and a half.
It's not really. It's not the. It's not the. It's not the. It's not the actor.
Oh,
It's
sure,
the-
sure, right. Yeah, the actor's sublime. The character, on the other hand,
Absolutely. Character. It's the. It's
arguable.
the fact that you're such a good actor that we hate the character so
Right,
much. I mean,
right,
really,
sure.
it's a testament to your gift.
Inspiration. I'll take it for
Oh,
butt kissery.
thank you.
Yeah, it's good.
Totally unwarranted, but in this game, I'll take it definitely.
Yeah.
You know the help I can get.
Okay, so the group is on the move. They've left Esther behind to deal with whatever it is that he's going to be doing. And you've decided to move sort of up and off the main area of platforms and up into a side cave. And what you found yourself entering into is this the heat hits you as soon as you enter, and your eyes adjust to the light, and it's sort of a modest sort of forge area. And it's built into this one side of this cave. And there's one sole resident inside of this forge. This humanoid is roughly 9 feet tall. And as he turns around, you can see he only has one eye.
Mm-hmm.
And he's working on something at a stone table in the center of the room. You notice he wears some kind of fancy monocle over this eye. It has like multiple lenses that flick in and
I don't know
out.
why I had a feeling he had glasses on, and for some reason I did. It makes me laugh.
He-
You're saying
He
this
does.
now.
He has some fancy monocle with multiple lenses that click in and out.
Give him
Aw.
depth
And
perception.
he's got 10-fingered hands.
Ooh,
That's right.
that's a
Yes.
lot. So, like, do they fold
This-
over or something?
Well,
The other
use your
5, like
imagination.
a sandwich,
Yeah, sure.
a handwich.
Handwich. Yeah,
Exactly.
he has 2 handwiches.
It's like you have the thumb is like the latch, and it's like a little like a case with a little latch, right?
It's like this,
I
but
like that.
imagine
Yep.
only one arm.
But then another arm with
Right.
another hand like
Yes,
that.
that's right.
So
That's
20
right.
fingers. So what's the feet like? Does it look like the toes are also?
Well,
10
he wears
toes?
boots,
What's
so
the
it's
foot situation?
But are they like you
The
know?
people
That's a
wanna
different
try
website,
for-
Timothy.
Nyrix,
What?
you could try a persuasion check to have him take his boots off, I guess, if you really wanted. But
Wow,
weird.
you've been on your feet all day. You must want a foot rub.
These are the important
Hi,
details
we're just
we need
going
to know,
around giving
Garrett.
foot rubs to people who've been
Listen.
on their feet all day. Don't
We
mind us.
cannot move on from this moment without knowing
Look.
this foot situation.
if you guys keep this up, I'm gonna have Esther come in. I'm
Aw.
just telling
Oh
you right now.
no! And he'll be like, anyone with 10 fingers gets murdered. Right.
I guess we don't need to know the
Actually,
dog
it
details.
does remind you of somebody that you've had on the ship recently.
Yes.
Oh,
Looks
yeah.
looks
Oh,
a lot like Bront.
Oh.
Right.
Okay,
Yeah.
so this guy's obviously a Jankin, is what they call them.
Mm-hmm.
And he's tinkering with what appears to be a half-finished mechanical goat. And there's a lot of
Cool.
other clockwork animals that fill sort of these little niches all over that have been carved into the cavern wall opposite the forge here.
Do the animals seem to be in a state of animation, or are they dormant?
They are dormant.
And the one
But
he's
he's
working
not.
on.
And he's
No.
like, he's curious. He's like, who are you?
Hello, we are emissaries of, well, we're the chosen, and
Maybe you've heard of it.
who we are is perhaps less important than why we're here
I'll
situationally.
make a fame roll. You ready? Fame roll. Here we
Okay.
go.
We do have some fame.
Our
he
fame,
is-
our fame is 10.
He has not heard of you.
Aw.
Wow.
He's
Doesn't get
he's
out much.
clearly a very focused guy. It has to be with those
Mhm.
lenses. We are here due to a set of circumstances that involve, preserving everything that is. We've been chosen for it, and hence our name. Unfortunately, we're here with a very troubling set of circumstances now. We have been sort of under the sway of an evil spirit, frankly, that has taken control of our friend. And that evil spirit has now conquered this land and is sitting. Moments ago, this happened. You obviously were working. It's loud in here. Maybe you didn't hear. I don't know, but this just happened. Trust me. You can walk outside and check it out and back it up. But we don't like this guy, frankly. But we're sworn to submit to his will within certain parameters. Anyway, this is a lot. This is your house probably, or where you work. We don't mean to intrude, but
This
yeah,
guy's
that's
like,
our
I
state.
just asked who you were.
I know it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot to unload. So maybe I will answer the question. My name is Nyrix. Hi. I bring a lot. Sorry, it's been a rough couple days.
Wow.
Have you played the game of
didn't
20 squares? I mean,
It sounds like you needed to vent.
I think I did.
Is your
And
name
what better
Thera?
place than
Therapist.
That's a Forge joke, so this Jankin gets inspiration. You needed to vent.
Oh,
It's a
thank
Forge
you.
joke.
I was gonna say, yeah.
He's the only
He's
blacksmith,
laughing to
so
himself.
it's fine. Yeah, he's chuckling.
Black
He introduces himself as Steros, and
The
he says,
therapist?
"Wow, what's this?"
No, I was making a joke about Soup's joke.
Because I asked if his name was Therapist.
Theros pissed? When he's mad, he's Theros pissed.
Are you here against your will, Theros?
All business Naya. I see how it is.
First of all, it's Steros.
Oh,
S-T-E-R-O-S.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
you're a
negative
Steros.
inspiration all around.
No.
Oh no.
And secondly, he's not here against his will. He's been asked to come here by Sidon, who he's happy to help out,
Yeah.
because his father was captured by Amazons in a raid, and his father used to work here, and he's looking for information on it.
What's your father's
That's-
name?
He's very interested in the fact that you're here. New king aside, and doesn't sound like the new king's all that great. Gets it? That's fine. But honestly, he's in this for more personal reasons. He'd love to see his father reinstated in his place here at the Forge.
What's your
and he's-
father's name?
Brunt.
Oh,
Can I just
I have a
step
remarkable.
in front of Andromeda here, totally trying to hide the obvious Amazon in the room.
Hey.
Well,
that's hard.
he's his little monocles sort of click in and click out. There's just one left that's blue. Take in the sights and the sounds of the team.
Mhm.
He's interested because obviously you're not of this island. You can tell that much, and you probably got here. He's assuming by ship.
Mhm.
Not a dumb guy. He's thinking, if you have information about his father, or he could maybe find a way out off of this island to go look for his father, he would be interested in that opportunity.
I mean, it's a bit of a good news, bad news type of thing. In that,
Good news.
well, we did rescue his dad, and then,
Are you telling him this? You've rescued
yeah.
Bront.
yeah,
So he's on your ship.
he used to be. You remember the king we just told you about, the guy who, took over this island.
The evil spirit.
Yeah, he kind of tossed him off the boat.
Oh,
So
where
your
did
dad's
where
kind
did he toss him off at?
of in the middle of the ocean.
Oh, so is he okay?
Not really. Your dad's kind of dead.
Very.
Thanks, Andromeda.
But not by this Amazon.
Not by well, we saved him, not us. We didn't do it. We were bringing him back here, like he asked, and then evil spirit kind of threw him off a boat.
Okay. He
Super.
believes you're telling the truth. He's obviously very upset.
Yeah.
He says this evil spirit is the new king of this island.
Yes.
This is who is responsible for his death.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's possessed the body of our friend and is using our friend's body to move
Listen,
around
we
it.
want to get rid of him just as badly as you now probably do. So, but we're beholden to oaths. There are certain oaths that we must uphold. So we can't really do anything about this evil spirit, unfortunately.
If you let me take a nap, I'll kill him with you. The nap's optional, actually, but I really do need it.
But that does
Well.
give him an opportunity for a nap, which isn't great either.
Well, he says you're happy to have a nap in here if you'd like.
It's very warm. I'm very dry. I'm normally a very moist person. This place is really killing me.
Yeah,
gotta be
that's
honest.
probably not the best.
Do you
place
have create
in general.
water?
There's really not anywhere in this place that's going to be great for you.
Certainly, he has some kind of cooling.
Yeah,
He does.
I was
Yeah,
gonna
it's
say,
like
I'm just
there's a
gonna go
cooling
stick my
bucket.
head in it real quick.
it's like a little trough of like not the cleanest water, but it's the best you can get.
Fine.
It's
Good thing
something.
Dunk in the trunk.
First of all, he appreciates your honesty because the one thing that he hates is people that lie to him.
Mhm.
So, for the information, he is going to reward you. You get your choice of one of the following.
I kind of feel like we don't deserve.
He can build,
this, but-
or he has built, mechanical versions of a golden lion, an ivory goat of traveling, a serpentine owl, a silver raven, or an onyx dog.
Goat.
That owl will help you fly, guys.
Goat.
You can ride the owl and
Yeah,
talk
but
to it.
it's a goat of traveling. What if it helps us
No,
travel?
Goats
places
is
faster?
good. I think that's that's true. I don't know. It might be a good land travel thing, but is it good on a ship? Is it travel
I
in
think if
general?
we show up with an alternate lion, that's gonna bother.
Kyros.
That sort of feels.
Especially if we come in
We
swinging.
put Kyros' soul in the body of the
Oh.
body of the lion,
Mhm.
and then we just kill his regular body, and
Okay, so
everything's
let's see
fine.
here.
That's not a bad plan.
These sound very
These are-
figurines of power-ish. Are they?
Yeah, they will
Okay.
act as a figurine of wondrous powers. So the
Okay.
golden lion is
That'll fight for
can
you.
use for 1 hour. Once a lion has been used, it can't be used until 7 days. So it's literally just a lion.
I think they're all a week refresh, if that's right. Because I had a character who had the serpentine owl, and like you could use it for up to 8 hours, I
Mm.
think. And the DM was cool and let me break it up like you do with the Boots of Flying.
Okay.
But so use it for half an hour, put it away, half hour in the tank, out or whatever.
So you can either have a lion that just is a lion, which is not bad to have.
That'll
But it is
fight.
A goat of traveling, which is a goat that is as large as a riding horse. It has 24 charges, and each hour or portion thereof it spends in beast form costs 1 charge.
Mhm.
And yeah, you have a riding goat. Okay.
Mhm.
Onyx dog is a mastiff for up to 6 hours. It has an intelligence of 8 and can speak common. It also has dark vision. It
It's
can
as
see
smart as
invisible creatures
some
and
party
objects
members
within
said,
that
no.
range. Yep, so
Not
it's
our
kind of like a
party,
nice
but-
little guard dog. The owl can become a giant owl for up to 8 hours.
Mhm.
And it can telepathically communicate with you at any range if you are on the same plane of existence. And the raven is a raven for up to 12 hours,
Mhm.
and it allows you to cast animal messenger at will on it.
That's a good one too.
Hmm.
I'll vote for. I'm gonna go with what I know, and I'll choose the serpentine owl because I can't fly right now because I'm sad. So I need all the help I can get.
Are we each?
So you're
getting
voting that the
one?
group gets a serpentine owl. Okay.
Oh, I'm
This is
sorry. I'm sorry. I thought it was one each. Never mind.
one.
One for the group.
I think it's good to have mobility. I'm just putting that out. So if someone wants, I think the owl is not a bad choice, but
Mhm.
that's my vote. One of
I kind of like the
many.
One vote
sounds
for
of
owl.
the talking doggo.
Talking dog is cool.
I wouldn't mind evening our numbers against the barbarian that I'm eventually going to have to kill. So I'm with the lion or the mastiff is
Mhm.
okay for that. Though I know Liz is coming strong for the goat. So
Okay, so we're all completely voting something different. Okay. So it sounds like maybe we let the die resolve this. Okay. Fair enough.
Sure, yeah.
Sure.
One's,
Yeah.
one's gonna be an owl.
Huh.
2 is gonna be a dog.
Mhm.
3 is gonna be a lion, and 4 is gonna be a goat.
Okay.
Roll to 1. So that's an owl.
Oh,
Tight. I think any option was good.
So
Yeah,
you
the
guys
thing-
can mark
are
that
all
down
pretty
as a
universally-
figurine of wondrous power, serpentine owl. But it's actually mechanical in flavor because
Oh,
Mhm.
is
Eros
Nicodemus gonna
stole it
get
for you.
jealous though?
That was my other concern. But it's my bird.
Yeah.
Or is it
Yeah.
now Nicodemus has a friend? A mechanical bird friend.
I think Nicodemus is as petty as Andromeda, so
Oh wow.
That's great.
This owl saunters over to Nicodemus and this like kind of ruffles its mechanical feathers to like puff itself up and look super important.
Nicodemus also does that, but he's very tiny, so he's like puffy bird.
Hmm.
Oh,
They get
man.
big when they puff out those owls.
Do you want to
Yes,
do you
but-
want to name the party owl?
Party.
Party owl.
Party
That's what we
owl.
Party
call
owl.
it. Party owl.
I mean, it names itself, really.
Okay, got it. Party owl,
Or-
the party owl.
Party owl. He's like woo, woo.
He has sunglasses on. Don't know why.
Right. Because he's always hungover.
But it's like his name is like Partiowwl. It just happens to be pronounced party
Oh.
owl.
It's all
Hmm.
one word.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Party owl.
Okay, got it. I feel like it has a completely different personality than what I originally thought, but that's fine. It has like some type of mechanical, player thing inside of it, like what you'd get in like the little like jewelry boxes that have the ballerina that spin. So like
Oh,
starts to
cool.
play some type of hip hop beat. It's
A sandstorm.
okay. All right. Party owl has joined the party. Steros, on
Party
the other
owl.
hand, is grabbing one of his hammers that he uses to forge with in one hand, and another hammer that he uses to forge with in another, and he's actually storming out of the cave. He's looking very purposeful.
Oh.
He's going for Esther. So
I
do we back
think
back
a
him up?
greater potion of healing.
So we're doing this.
Okay.
So we're
Yeah, I
doing
think we need
this.
to. I mean, that's what I was thinking. That's what I was hatching. My plan was like, we have to end this because this is only gonna get worse. Like the longer we put it off, it's exponentially each moment with Esther in charge is gonna make it worse.
Anyone else have any potions or healing that you can burn now? Because-
I don't need healing currently. I'm at 61 out of my jacked up 64, so I'm fine. I can heal if people need healing.
I need it pretty bad.
How bad are you?
After a greater healing potion, which was dog shit, I am 39 out of 75. So I'm dead in a hit.
I
wanna-
can cure
75.
wounds you at first level if you want.
I would take any. I just need to be able to cast that. Sorry, I'm taking inventory of what spell slots I for sure need.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a potion of heroism.
Yeah.
That gives you what, temps?
10 temps.
That'll
Yeah.
help.
And I'm under the effect of the bless spell. But
We
if
should all
you-
have of heroism from like episode like 4 or something.
Yeah.
yeah.
But if you need it more than I do, Naya, then
I've got one of them.
okay. Cool.
So maybe check that, all of us.
Ah,
Because we don't have a missability table to contend with.
I might have
Anybody
used
who's taken
mine, but I have a potion of lightning resistance I can use.
Ooh, that's gonna
That might
have
be good.
super useful.
I can't remember if he's.
I think there was some indication that that thing was spent, but if not, lightning resistance will be super helpful.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna chug my potion of heroism.
Same.
Same. So that's an additional 10 temps.
Mm-hmm.
10 temps.
And then what else
and,
can't be made afraid, right?
It's you're under the
or do you have
effects of
advantage?
bless.
and you get
Oh,
yeah, you get the bless.
that's good.
Yes,
That's very good. Okay.
And there's one less spell that I'll have to cast then.
Yeah.
And you would like. So my concern is that my healing gift, which is healing word, is maybe going to be a little underwhelming for you. I have a 3rd level slot available for you. I could do that. But that's again only going to be like 12 max plus.
No, let's go into this fight, and I will try and stay out of it as best as I can, which isn't going to be great because that lion man and that racist asshole hate me.
Can
But
you hide?
I have a cloak of invisibility. I turn that on.
There you go. Yeah, please do that.
Yes, I have hours of that. So yes, I will flip up my hood like the thief from the Dungeons and Dragons cartoon.
Classic is totally the image I had in my mind. Your mental high five, buddy.
Question, Garrett. I don't have my rod yet, do I? And my dad's hammer was being used for that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Well, you couldn't use your sneak attack with that anyway.
Cool.
It's not a finesse weapon.
So wait, you down to what, like a dagger or something?
A
Delta?
quarter
whatever you
staff and
Quarter.
Here,
Stick.
I have
lightning.
Yeah, we've got like mithril swords out the beehole. No,
I have a short sword I can give you.
Oh, okay.
Who needs a
Or-
weapon?
Longbow.
and Liz, don't forget you do now have your cool throwing disc or whatever.
Oh
You're-
yeah, I keep forgetting to put it in my
Oh
inventory.
yeah.
You're a nomad man without a country now, so
So yeah, you can have my +1 longsword if you like.
Oh, okay. I'll take that.
Okay.
That'll be
God.
good for when you get him with sneak attack.
You, you gotta love when the party gets to the point where they're like, I don't need this magical weapon anymore. Who wants it?
yeah. If we had the time, I would also give you a short bow of cupidity, but we don't have time for you to attune to it.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna down another greater potion here.
Just imagine the forge has become this makeshift lab of all these potions that are set up, and you're trying to determine which ones you can mix. And now, if I drink this one, do I have to wait 10 minutes before I drink that one?
There
or can I
are-
drink it immediately.
There are missability tables out there, you know.
Apologies, Andrew, but you did give us permission, and this has been coming. I feel like
I have a feeling it'll be
we have a
cathartic.
Durkin
for
on our
me.
side.
That's
At least he doesn't have to sit here and witness us just wailing on him.
Eventually, we have to go up a level, and that gets us one step closer to. Anyway, don't worry about it. Nobody worry about it.
So it'll work out.
Yeah. So invisibly,
Gonna-
I'll start moving towards the fight.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is everybody else ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So you guys start moving back towards the turtle shell that contains the throne room. And as you get there, you see the scene has changed a little bit, right? So Esther is still in Kyros's body, sitting upon the throne, but now has 6 salamanders and potentially about 8 to 10 lizard folk in this room that are well armed. And Steros has marched himself completely in the middle of all this and is conversing angrily with Esther face to face.
How's it going? What's the vibe?
The vibe's much what you can expect it to be, right? Steros is very upset, and Esther apparently tried to use some sort of deception, which did not get by Steros. As his lenses like click in and out as he's like analyzing almost every word that Esther is saying, and Steros is at the point as you wander in, invisible or not, in whatever form you're in. Steros is demanding justice for the death of his father.
Mm-hmm.
So you hear Esther go, "Well, great! I have a fantastic idea. Me as captain of the Ultros, the ship that's landed here, I can offer you a one-on-one duel to the death in order to allow you justice for the death of your father. Huh? How does that sound, Jenkin?" And Steros says, "I accept this. You shall you shall feel the wrath of a Jankin." And Esther says, "No, no, no. As the captain, see, I can delegate that to any one of my crew that I wish to fight that battle on my behalf.
No.
So
No.
I've decided to pull in the Minotaur off of my ship
Bullbark?
to fight one-on-one with you, Steros.
No,
He represents everything that I would want in a crew member and in a trustworthy ally. And he will take you on and put you down for me. How does that sound, huh?" And Steros says, "I will go through every one of your crew one by one and kill them all if I have to get to you."
Yeah. Unacceptable. I cast Spirit Guardians.
God. Okay.
Okay, so
We're
we're
gonna
in
do
it.
this?
We're in it.
Yeah, no,
We're
I'm
gonna
not
do
dealing
this?
with this asshole one more day.
We're
I
gonna
cast
do
Spirit
this right now.
Guardians. Only the people I can see on this this call, except for you, Garrett, and everyone you represent, are my allies. Everyone else. No, sorry,
A little
Steros.
harsh.
Except Steros.
Steros gets wiped by your spell. That'd be hilarious.
What is
Okay.
what does the owl do? Come on.
The owl can fly and fight as a giant owl for 8
Okay.
hours.
That's not
Okay.
That's
First,
fantastic.
if we're gonna do this, I want everybody to roll for initiative,
Uh-huh.
Trying to look that up.
and I'm gonna give Naya a surprise round, obviously.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. I guess I should roll for Steros, right? I'm gonna need that. Oh, I guess I gotta. Do I have to roll for? I gotta roll for Esther.
Bullbug's not here right now. He's on the ship, right?
He is on the ship.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so that nips something at least currently in the bud, potentially.
Have to get him, which I'm not doing. Poor Bulbug. He's got the most tridents right now, so he's on cloud 9 or whatever.
I have most clouds.
9 cloud. So,
Mind the clouds. I have most clouds.
Okay, is anybody at like a 20 or above?
mm-mm.
No. Is anybody at like 16 to 19?
I got an 18.
Delta?
I used some
Nice.
inspiration to get up
Our
higher.
rogue's doing it. Good job.
Oh,
Delta at 18. Okay. Anyone around 12 to 15?
12.
Andromeda? Oh,
13.
12 for Nyrix? I'm sorry, Andromeda? It was a
13.
13. Okay, 13 for Andromeda.
Next saving throws. Don't forget
12
your heroism potions, those who took them, but they did not affect initiative. I just looked it up.
Yeah.
And Naya, where are you at?
I'm at a 10.
Oh. Does bless only works with doesn't work with ability checks, right?
Yeah, that's what I was hopeful to maybe add
Yeah.
that, but
Nope. Unless you consider
Okay.
initiative a saving throw, Garrett.
where are we
It
at
is
with that, Garrett?
not.
No.
Initiative is an ability check.
Yeah, no.
Right.
There are definitely ways that we could have buffed that, but not with the bless, unfortunately.
Gift of alacrity is best buff.
Does let's see here real quick. Advantage on okay, right. If you are surprised at the beginning of combat but not incapacitated, you can act normally on your first turn if you enter rage before doing anything else. So if I enter rage, I can act
If it's a
normally.
surprise
on the
round,
first-
he has no reactions for the first round, but that's pretty much
Yeah.
the biggest letdown.
Okay, got it. All right. So surprise round, Naya, you're casting Spirit Guardians, is what I heard.
Hmm.
But this is the thing that goes off on everybody else's turn, right?
That's right. If they're within 20 feet of me,
Okay.
their turn starts with pain.
All right. So do you want to make one? I want to make one general roll for the room here that is not Esther or Steros. Not that you would be doing Spirit Guardians against Steros, but let's.
Yeah, and we have a
let's
couple
start with
ways we
the
can do this.
room.
If you want me to just roll one damage roll that everyone applies, or as opposed to rolling it every
Yeah.
time someone starts,
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
fine with that.
Yeah. Because I'm going to
so
let
I
the
will-
room act at the top at 20.
All right. So for the first round, it's going to be 15 damage for anyone starting in my.
So this is normally is it a Dex or a Wisdom save?
It's a I believe it's a wisdom save. Let me
Wisdom
make sure.
save.
It is wisdom 16.
Yeah. Okay. So the room fails.
Okay. And regardless of whether or not they make it or not, their movement is slowed to half as well.
Okay. So let me just pull up a couple stats here. Lizard folk. Thank you, D&D Beyond.
It's never been easier.
Okay. Oh, they do have enough hit points to survive. I was worried about that. All right. Got
I'd
my
say I'm
stats
happy
up.
for you.
Okay. Okay. So lizard folk. And then so okay. All right, so Spirit Guardians goes off, and at the top of, I'm assuming that's just what you're doing, Naya, for your surprise round. It's just casting Spirit Guardians. You're near the door. You're not really pushing
Right.
yourself in or anything, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So Spirit Guardians is going off, and it's just, it's like lizard folk and salamanders in a blender.
Yes.
It's just,
That's the
yeah,
intention.
yeah. It's, I just imagine like the walls are becoming the Jackson Pollock look with just
Yeah.
lizard folk and salamander guts.
I'm happy to hear that.
Okay.
And with my bonus action, even though I'm invisible, I will also cast Sanctuary on myself.
Okay. Because it's the non-concentration spell that everybody loves.
No, clerics are bullshit. I'm the first in line to admit it, but also I love clerics because they're bullshit. So there we go.
Okay. Acting at after the room,
Mhm.
just before Delta, is Esther.
Hmm.
Dang.
You're going to do the Spirit Guardians against Esther.
Yes.
Okay. This could be construed as an act of treachery. Are you willing to accept that?
At no point in his oath did he say we couldn't mutiny him.
Mutiny. Right.
But
True. Still treacherous.
it is treacherous. And yes, I will take yes.
Mutiny is
You're
treacherous.
already doomed.
This dude
What's
sucks
a
bad
little
enough
curse,
that I-
right? What's a
Yeah,
little
I
Yeah, right? So take it from me. Being cursed, it's bad, but it's, come on.
yeah, if need be, this is worth it to Naya and me to get rid of this a-hole, and I'll make it. Well, actually, I hate all the gods. I'm going to end the world in water, so this is going to be the least of my.
This is just step one
Okay.
of the multi-step plan to end the
Yeah.
world in water.
At the 6.
Okay. So you can let that 15 ride for the round.
Oh,
I presume.
15. Yeah. So Kyros takes 15 damage.
Mhm.
Actually, doesn't look that bad.
Okay.
Not sure what happened there. You do see some empty bottles rolling around near the base of the throne.
Mhm. Probably had his lizard folk bring him his mead.
Healing potions.
It was actually the blood of lizard folk.
Mm.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
great. He's going to have blood burps now during the battle. It's going to be really awkward and smelly.
We've resolved Spirit Guardians.
Mhm.
Esther phases out.
Excuse?
You can't see Kyros anymore. Just like you can't. Where did he go?
Can I
Uh,
use a reaction in a surprise round?
It's
Well,
not
it's not the surprise
can,
round anymore,
right?
but you haven't acted yet.
But I can use my reaction, though, if I have a
You should-
reaction.
yeah, you could use reaction. Yeah,
Okay, so is he casting a spell?
he's not.
Okay,
I think this is
never
more
mind.
ghost shit than it is.
okay.
Uh,
All right, never mind.
I mean, if any of you can see into the ethereal plane, no.
I have ways of doing that, but not. Let me see if I have
Delta.
them on me.
You're up. Delta, you're in a room of very pissed off lizard folk and salamander that are getting diced and sliced. Steros is very confused. He's wielding 2 hammers
Steros
and
is
he's looking
pissed.
around. And,
Steros pissed.
yeah, Sterapist. Yeah.
we got there.
Mhm.
We got there. He got there.
Well, I'll go. Is Kira supposed to do that? And I will cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Good spell.
It's a weird rogue build.
Right?
It's real weird.
And
Weird.
Let's not forget we have lizard folk and salamanders abounds here.
yeah. How many of these salamanders and lizards can I get into a straight line today?
Do you have a bias towards which one you'd want to get into a straight line between the 2 groups?
As many as possible for a
Salamanders are
Salamanders are terrible.
because to
Is
be
it
close
like
to
salamanders
them.
on one side and lizard folk on the other side?
It's sort of salamanders are sort of behind the throne, and the lizard folk were sort of more in front, right? But they're all sort of surrounding Steros and the throne.
Mm-hmm. I guess I would go for the lizardy folk. But yeah, if there's like a larger grouping of straight line hunters, I would take that.
Okay.
And
Okay.
I wanna throw a javelin of lightning at the biggest group that I can.
Okay. And I'm sorry, this is at the salamanders, you said?
How many salamanders and lizard folk can we get in one line?
You can get 4 salamanders or 8 lizard
Today.
folk.
I'll
Ooh,
take
get the
8
4
lizard
salamanders.
folk.
Oh, okay.
8
4
lizard folk.
salamanders, you think?
If we get close to salamanders, they splash back at us.
Oh.
So I
okay.
would do as much damage to salamanders as we could.
I'll take salamanders then, sure.
Yeah. Salamanders it is.
All right. I'm gonna throw a javelin at it and speak its command word, which is I don't know. Thunder, thunder, thunder.
Nice. Simple, direct. I like it.
I was waiting for Thundercats Ho on the end, but I'm good if it was cut short. All right, make an attack roll.
It is each creature in the line, excluding.
Oh, it's a
me.
dex save.
Yeah, must make a DC 13 Dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Taking 4d6 lightning damage.
+2, nat 1. That's not great.
Not great.
It's not great.
Not great.
Okay, you light some salamanders up.
Sick.
Whoosh.
Let me get some 4d6s. Is that it? Yeah, 4d6s, right? Yeah. Let's see if D&D Beyond will play nice. Okay, it did. So that'll be 17 damage coming out there.
That's good. That's really good.
And then the lightning bolt turns back into a javelin when it reaches the target, so that'll just be the end salamander there. And so
Okay.
then I have to make the ranged weapon attack.
Okay.
So let's do that. Ooh, that's quite good. That's gonna be a 20.
20 is a hit.
All right, cool. And then 1d6 plus 3. So that'll be 5 piercing damage, I believe. Yes.
Okay.
And then on a hit, the target takes damage from the javelin plus 4d6 lightning damage. I'm assuming that that's the lightning damage that was before and not an additional.
That was
4?
already done. Yeah,
Yeah,
I think so.
yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
Yep. Okay.
So that's me.
Salamanders got roughed up. All right.
Pretty good.
Next up.
Oh, and I'll
Saros.
try and stride forward as much as possible to protect Naya the best that I can, because I know that she's going to be a big old target.
Okay. Yeah, Naya hasn't moved all that far into the room, so
Yeah.
you can stay pretty close. Yeah, no problem. Okay, so Steros is up. Steros is suddenly getting swarmed by lizard folk and salamanders. So, see how this goes.
And he'd worked his way through the whole crew, so let's see if he's good to his word.
Right.
Okay.
Well, he was hoping they'd fight one at a time, though, I think.
I do think that was his preferred.
Right?
Yeah, the whole chaos that went off. I mean, it's all right. Let's see. What's Steros's hit points here? Oh, he's got 18 armor class. Not bad.
That's not nothing.
All right, so Steros, there a couple of lizard folk just go flying. I mean, they're just deader than dead. You know, one hammer swings back, boom, lizard folk. Another hammer, boom, lizard folk. But he is taking a lot of damage from spears, from salamanders. He's taking damage from clubs and bites from the lizard folk. He is bloodied.
Okay.
Okay. Next up, Andromeda at 13. Andromeda. Lizard folk, salamander. They're beating on Steros.
I'm gonna go for the lizard folk. I'll use my new little chakram
Oh, okay.
because I can now use it to hit multiple targets.
Yes.
Okay.
So if I target one guy, each then any number of additional creatures of your choice within feet of that target. But any creature of my choice within 10 feet of that target must make a dexterity saving throw. So I think I can technically hit all of
You
them.
made it sound like they were really bunched up around
Yeah.
Steros.
Yeah.
They are very bunched up. You're just like it's like a little pinball action type of thing,
Yep.
Yeah.
but with a very deadly spinning blade.
Yes.
Okay,
It's a real
Alright.
Krull situation.
so you're saying I have to make a dex? Oh, you gotta hit. You have to hit the first target for this.
I have to hit the first target.
Oh, okay. So you're going for a lizard folk. Let's make
Yeah.
Don't forget you have blessed.
Mhm.
Bless. Bless.
Bless.
Not sure what I'm adding to this. I think I'm proficient in it.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
So
It'd probably be the same as any of your ranged attacks,
Attacks, yeah.
really. Yeah.
Mhm.
okay.
Plus
It is
one?
it is a +1 weapon, so
Mhm.
Plus one
it
proficiency.
might be
in
it
blessed.
might be one better than your normal ranged attack bonus, Liz.
Okie dokie.
So what's your plus for your bow?
I mean for my longbow, because I have I took the longbow subclass for
Mhm.
is a
Oh, okay.
9.
Oh.
Or yeah. So I don't think I'm adding +9 to it, so it would be +7 if I take
Dex
away that.
proficiency +1, and then whatever your blessing was.
Okie dokie.
I think that sounds right. I think a 7 is what I was guessing
Yeah.
it was going to be close to.
Mhm.
So that's a 19 plus bless is 21.
Yep, that hits the lizard folk. All right. Okay, I'm just going to make one dexterity saving throw. It's a dexterity saving throw.
Yes.
Mhm.
And you have to hit a if they beat a 14.
What happens if I don't do that?
They take all the same damage that I am going to roll out right now.
Okay, go ahead and roll the damage. Let's see.
That's a 4. I think that's 8 points of damage.
Okay. You basically kill all the rest of the lizard folk.
Did somebody say Thresher Maw? We have several.
Good
job.
God. Oh my God.
Amazons don't play.
One big throw, and it's just like a Captain America. Ding, 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 ding.
Uh,
You want Thresher Mauls? We got 20.
well, the room is even messier now than what it once was.
See, the
Andromeda,
nice
would
thing
you like to
about-
do
Probably
anything else with your turn?
Slipping hazard.
I mean, I will move into the room so that way I can make like a beeline for the throne whenever the guy decides to not be ethereal anymore.
Okay. All right. Okay. Nyrix at 12.
So Kyros phased out.
Mm-hmm.
A
Just
bunch
pieces
of lizard
lizard folk everywhere. Just
everywhere. Right. Probably
Salamanders surrounding Steros in the center of the room near the
dodging. How
throne.
many of those guys are left?
6.
6, and they've all taken lightning
They've all
damage, right?
been they've all been roughed up to various extents. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to cast Mirror Image on myself because I don't know where that sneaky bastard is,
Okay.
and I'm going to. Who feels like they need the most help right now, psychologically or whatever? Who wants inspiration? That's my question.
That could be a lot of people right now.
Right.
I mean, Naya's
I-
kind of on a tear right now, so.
Right.
Yeah.
I'll
But
give Naya.
I can
I'll give
sort of-
Naya inspiration.
Okay.
actually.
Okay.
Take that, please. Naya, wherever you are,
Yeah.
know that I am with you.
Oh, and just because I've got shield bullshit, who in our party has shields again? Okay.
I don't. Sorry.
So Nyrix, you want for me to do my shield bullshit, you probably want to be within 5 feet of somebody who has a shield,
Mhm.
if you want to benefit from that.
Okay. So I just need to be within. We need to be in a formation, basically.
Yeah, you
To
just
do
need
that.
to be within 5 feet of an ally who has a shield, and then
Right.
you'll get some benefits next turn.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes,
So
yes.
that's good. So I will move into the room carefully because there's slippy blood everywhere and lizard toes and stuff. And yeah, I will. Who's shielded? You are, and
Everybody except for you.
oh,
Everybody else,
everybody
yeah.
but
Yeah.
me. All right. Well, I don't know where Naya is because I
Mhm.
don't see invisibility. So I'm just gonna try and be close. Are you guys relatively close to one another? Present?
I'm up by the spirit guardians, which is where I'm assuming Naya is.
Mhm.
So
She's over the center.
Andromeda's probably the
I'm
closest one.
I'm
to
hanging out with the blades of the blender,
Yeah.
just like one does.
Right.
Yeah.
Sure. I'll move in as well. And yeah, be within 5 feet of one or two of you, and I've got Titan's Bane out.
Okay. Cool.
Okay. All right. Last but not least, Naya.
Hey, it's
Hey.
a me.
Hey, everybody, it's
Um,
Naya.
So me.
It's a me, Italian Naya.
So yeah, I will move as far as my furthest in ally because I want to be within
Okay.
5 feet of
Probably Delta
another shield
Right.
wielder.
or
Yeah.
Andromeda. No, Andromeda. You ran into the center. Oh,
Yeah.
Nyrix is sort of in there too. So yeah, you got allies in there.
Everybody's
Yep.
kind of grouped up.
Yeah.
Mixing it up.
Um,
I imagine Italian Naya screams into like San Pellegrino instead of
Yeah.
just standard water.
that's right. Um,
That's where,
Garcon?
that's where all the fizziness comes from.
Yeah, it's from the screams.
Sorry.
From
Yeah.
from Naiad screams. I love that.
I don't want to do anything more aggressive than I've already done. See, I'm pretty much gonna just move the circle of don't touch
Yeah.
me further into the
Right.
room and stand pat.
Let's do it now. Let's talk. Let's see how. Yeah, it didn't go well for them. So you can. Are we sticking with the 15, or do we want to roll for a new round of damage?
Let's roll per round, but just not every instance. I think is
Yep.
good.
Yeah, roll for another round of damage for the room. Let's see how well some of these salamanders are.
Stayed at 15 apparently because I got a 12. But
Oh,
still, yes,
okay.
12 automatic damage to
12's great.
A round of damage for the room. Yeah.
just a round of
Yeah.
damage for the room.
Yeah, another round for the room.
It's a good
From
way of
Naya.
having drinks, doing damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give hit points of sobriety.
And yeah, put my invisible back to whomever. I think Andromeda, you were the furthest in. Delta,
Yeah.
you were inching in. So
Mhm.
put my back to Andromeda. Shield up. And just maintaining concentration.
That would be.
Don't think I have a way to see to the ethereal plane.
True sight's the best thing, right?
Hester's the one who could see the
Mhm.
ethereal plane, no problem.
Maybe Steros. Maybe that's the secret of his monocular lens system.
Ooh,
Different
yeah.
lenses for different planes. He seems like he can see shit.
A jeweler's monocle. Just
Exactly. That's totally what I'm imagining. Or like, yeah, the eye doctor test with the sliding lenses.
Mhm.
Um. The salamanders are continuing to beat upon Steros very viciously, and he is not looking very good.
Okay.
Delta, you are up at initiative 18. What would you like to do?
Sure. So he's still not peeking out. We've just got lizard or salamanders.
You got salamanders and Steros, a very, very bloody Steros in the
Oh.
center of the room.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Let's see. Is that? It's a bonus action. Okay. I am. I'm gonna go kind of as far as I can in. If I can get next to Steros, that'd be great. But if not, I'll settle for just being close to my allies.
Okay.
And I'm gonna bonus action shield wall. So for a minute, me and every ally who can see or hear me gains 2 AC as long as they are standing within 5 feet of an ally who's using a shield. Additionally, all my allies wielding shields gain an additional +1 AC from their own shields, including me.
Okay.
So I get the shield bonus by virtue of being close to a shield bearer.
Yeah, so you
Great.
get the +2.
So I have a virtual 18 AC currently.
Yeah. And so
Plus.
this ability does not stack with itself is the last
Right.
bit of it.
Okay.
Good.
Anything else for Delta?
So that was my bonus action. For my action, I am going to. I'll go ahead and also cast mirror image on myself.
Okay.
Looking even more crowded in here.
All right. Steros' turn. Steros is just in a blind rage, wielding his hammers. He actually takes out a couple of the salamanders that have been very badly hurt.
Well, they've all taken, what, 27 points? Just from Spirit Guardians? Right, 15 and then 12?
The lightning bolts, yeah.
Right.
Unfortunately, we all know how bad hitting salamanders with melee attacks are, and Steros drops to the ground.
Ooh.
Oh, no.
Andromeda, you are up at initiative 13. There are 4 salamanders left standing. Everybody else besides yourselves in this room is
Did
laying
you say
on
they're
the
within
ground.
10 feet of each other?
I would say they were within 10 feet of each other. Naya, yes. Interesting observation.
Oh,
That's what
because
I'm
I
here
was
for.
gonna, I was gonna cure wounds. What's his face? But I can also hit the salamanders if you want.
It's probably
Yeah,
better
I
to
can.
hit
I'll
them.
bounce back up, Steros.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that will be non-aggressive, which is my keyword.
Maintaining invisibility.
So let's do this again. Oh, it's a natural 20.
Nice.
Oh,
Womp womp. And you get a blessing.
Oh,
Oh, I'm gonna
you
use my
don't need the
reaction
blessing.
to.
You don't need the blessing.
I'm gonna use my reaction to
Ooh,
write a
yeah,
poem
write a
verse,
verse.
and now I am up to my next level,
The slaying of the salamanders.
which means that who has inspiration now, which is Naya, you now have.
What's our new?
Before you use it,
Ooh.
you cannot be surprised. I think because it's epic foresight. You have a choice, so you can have epic courage or epic foresight as long as you epic foresight is you can't be surprised and your passive P increases by 5 while you are holding the inspiration before you use it.
Okay.
The other one, Epic Courage, is you get advantage on saves against effects that would frighten you. So you can choose which one you want. And again, a minimum of 3 still. I think the minimum goes up the next rank and the next 5 versus
Okay,
that,
so
right?
we get additional effects this rank, not.
Yep. Yes. So
Yep.
currently,
Oh, great.
while you're brimming with inspiration, you have +5 to your passive P, and you can't be surprised.
Excellent.
Okay.
Okay,
Good for someone.
Andromeda, would you
in
like
the
to roll
Imperial
for
ranks.
damage?
I did. I got 7 points of damage, and then the other salamanders near it have to do a dex save. 14.
Was that double the dice?
Oh, no. So I roll another d6, right? That's another 1. So 8 points.
Okay. Yeah. Salamanders get a more slice. All right. Nyrix?
Hi. Okay. So I'm gonna start singing a song about how cowardly Esther is, and what a little bitch he is, and how he has to hide in someone else's body, and he has to hide in some other dimension because he can't deal with reality, because he's a little shriveled, flaccid worm.
Wow.
And I'm
We're all
singing
getting
that out.
therapy
I'm
this
singing
session.
that out like with such full voice, like full 20 charisma, putting that out there. And I'm challenging him to face me. And I'm gonna use my reaction to when he pops out to fucking hit him. So it's a ready to action, I guess. That's my turn.
I think that's one of the best turns we've taken in this game, in my opinion.
Right. Yeah, and
Okay.
I'm gonna say this is your first mate, calling you out as the last.
Okay. All right. All right. Naya?
I'm gonna be careful with spell levels and the fact that he's immediately gonna start fighting salamanders again. Yeah, I'll first level cure wounds, Steros.
It doesn't seem to have any effect on his lifeless body.
Oh,
he's
shit.
Oh, he's
Well-
full dead.
I should have checked. Yes, in good faith, I will burn the spell slot, and I have other ways of dealing with dead bodies. So, yep. And I will advance to my furthest in ally.
On the grinder too. Right.
Oh yes, let's refresh the grinder.
Yeah, refresh the grinder. That might be.
I keep thinking of the app when you say that.
Yeah.
You gotta refresh.
Hang on, I have to
Grinder.
refresh my grinder, see if I've gotten any hits.
Oh, I'm getting lots of hits on Fire Island. On Fire Island, are you? No, shut up.
Come on.
Oh,
You
no.
have to
I'm gonna
give
turn
it
notifications
inspiration,
off.
Garrett.
Actually, hold
You
on.
have to give Marty inspiration for that. I'm sorry. That is fucking priceless.
Oh my god.
Come on.
Going off that grinder on Fire Island. I got a 16 this time.
Okay.
So yes,
The rest of the
Mobitide.
salamanders are not going to be swiping left or right anytime soon. They're
Fantastic.
all on the ground.
DTF.
The room is very quiet. There are a crap ton of bodies in here.
Mhm.
You guys are covered in lizard guts and everything else.
Does that mean? Oh, he's not invisible. He's ethereal. Damn it! I was gonna say
Yeah.
he's covered in
No, 'cause
guts.
then he would
maybe.
still be subject to my spirit guard.
no
True.
sights or sounds of Esther, and
Mm-hmm.
the room is clear. What would you like to do?
Should probably resurrect Steros. Or
I'm still.
Yeah,
I'm still singing my song of challenge. To that
yeah,
little-
I'll defo Gentle Repose Steros for the time being. And I'm
Okay.
saving my spell slots in case we should need them in case our Leonin ghost friend comes back.
Okay.
But at the very least, he will not. I've increased our range of ability to resurrect Steros.
All right. Gentle repose on Steros.
Yeah, he can't become
And-
undead, and he won't rot, basically.
Okay.
So are we out of initiative? Is that what you're saying?
Mhm.
Okay. So that inspiration, 10 minutes, don't forget. Anything
Yeah.
can happen in 10 minutes. And I think, what does mirror image last? I think it's only around, or a minute,
It's
1
a
minute.
minute.
Yeah, so that's going to
Yeah.
drop.
Same with
Okay.
my shield wall.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, great. I'll probably go and now, and then come in.
Maintain Spirit Guardians for 10 minutes. I don't know how long he can stay ethereal for, but
Could just be a
we
thing.
can-
Plus, there's things in the ethereal
move-
plane. I mean,
yeah, if we move as a shield group, we can still think about
we're like shuffling together.
Yeah, yeah.
In a group.
Are
see if we can
gonna
still
get
find
like
the
a secret bonus episode just between Garrett and Andy of Kyros and Esther in the ethereal plane?
in the ethereal plane.
Adventures on the ethereal plane, starring Kyros. Also,
w-
Esther.
It would be nice if Kyros was the one who brought down Esther.
Ooh, yeah.
They
that'd
fight in
be-
the Mind Palace.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Mind
take it
Palace
through.
throwdown. Mind
I-
Palace
I-
Rage throwdown.
I gotta tell you guys, I don't like Kyros in that fight. Any mind palace.
Yeah, but if he's inside, he's allowed
Yeah.
to just be
But if
himself. I
it's
mean, it's
Kyros'
not about
Mind Palace.
right. He knows
Oh my
better.
God.
It's like Esther's gonna be like, "How the fuck do you get it? Who puts like a door here?" You know what I mean?
There's
He's
no,
like,
there's
totally
no
like,
logic
"What?"
to it at all.
It totally throws him.
It's
He's
just the
fine. He's
math
like, "Oh, I
lady
can't
gif.
even. Just
math
Yeah.
I'm
symbols
just leaving."
floating by.
Yeah.
Welcome
Yeah.
to my meat couch. It's made of meat, so you don't have to get up.
It's made of meat, so you just lean over and chew. Oh, that's so nasty. A meat couch. I mean, a leather sofa is one
Right.
step away from that, really. But like, it's
You'd
just
be like,
process.
Welcome to our restaurant, Yum Your Yuck.
Yeah. I love it.
Wow.
They say, "Nice to meet you" when you want.
Nice to meet you.
Oh. Inspiration.
Hell
Oh.
yeah.
Very good. Very good.
Exactly.
All right. Well,
Terrible.
I'll maintain concentration just to not get snuck on, but I do feel like at this point we should probably look for the dragon egg spot because Esther's shown his whole ass that he's not interested in this fight.
Well, he's interested in making everything terrible. So, where is the place he would go to make things the most terrible? Is he going back to the ship? Is he, you know, like he's already, like he's the king.
Yeah.
What else is here that he would want to either attain or destroy? I think, and you know, like, what if he goes to? Not to give the DM any ideas, but what if he goes to the ship and is like, "Fuck you guys, I'm abandoning my crew here." Then what are we gonna do with our 35 days? We have one giant owl that'll last for 8 hours that can fly us somewhere. I mean, like, you know, so
That's a
Alright.
good point.
it's just
Well,
like we should get an eye on. We should figure out where the fuck he is because this
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, Andromeda will go send Nicodemus to like check on the boat.
Good idea. Yeah.
That owl actually can go to and can communicate with us telepathically. So if it gets there and it's like the boat's still like it can let us know updates, and it could scout around for 8 hours.
Nyrix,
That's a
are you
lot of
saying
flight.
the party owl is better in this situation than Nicodemus?
No.
It puffs up.
No, not better, Nicodemus. Nicodemus, you're a fighter. You're who we need when
You've
we get
got
into the
health
fights.
potions on
This
the
guy is
The
like
owl starts playing hip hop beats.
right, but he has
It's,
silent.
it's ready to go
motion,
for
right?
you. Come on,
Yeah,
Nyrix,
yeah.
just say the word. Party
Please,
owl's ready.
I mean, if everybody's cool, I think we should. I think both is fine, but You know.
we need Nicodemus here. I think is the important part. That like Nicodemus needs to stay by
So
us.
we keep
because
Nick here. We send
trusted
Party Owl.
ally Nicodemus.
The look
Right.
on Liz's face is like the look on Nicodemus's face. I imagine it's like this is
Which
a
is
bunch
weird,
of
'cause-
bullshit.
Liz
Like-
isn't playing
like-
Andromeda right now. All Nicodemus.
Yeah.
It's like hoot, motherfucker.
like Nicodemus is mechanical, so his face just stays the same. He just looks increasingly pissed.
In the
You can
way
still tell.
only an
Even though the face
inanimate
doesn't
face-
change, you can still tell. It's like
Right.
what?
Yeah.
He's
He's got resting pissed face.
Yeah. So
he looks like
so-
he's in perhaps a foul mood.
Oh.
Mm.
Oh. Inspiration.
Oh, nice. 2 in 1 episode. That's pretty good.
sending out Nicodemus. We need you here. Like that's the only. Like I mean that's.
Yeah. All right. So
we're-
Party Owl
And
takes
we-
off.
Party Out, yeah, goes out. Like, look for this guy. Check
And
out the ship.
I guess let's check out the other turtle shell. We do need a egg hatching station here.
Yeah. Okay. So let's take a quick look. I mean, you've taken care of most of the rest of the population of this immediate vicinity.
Yeah.
So
kill
you can
what-
probably freely move about. Let's point out the high points. Okay. Let's see. What would you run into first here?
Mhm.
So okay. So we talked about the sacrificial platform. There is the other turtle shell, which is the king's chambers.
Okay.
So in here there is some treasure that the king holds. If you're interested in that, it
Yeah.
is 400 gold pieces,
That's
Mhm.
good.
1,100 silver, and there are 2 emeralds worth 500 gold pieces each, and 1 sapphire worth 1,000 gold.
Wow.
And you can imagine the king's chamber is as nice as a king's chamber gets for a lizard folk tribe.
Sure.
So, you know,
Only the best polished skulls.
yeah, right. Okay. A couple other points of interest. You do find a prison platform
Okay.
top of the king's chamber.
Hmm.
And this is like where they have like sort of the rough wooden cages on the platform. Unfortunately, it looks like these prisoners sort of were just stumbled upon. It's like as if something came out of nowhere and slaughtered them in their cages where they stood.
Mm.
I don't know how that would happen. You can make some like investigation or insights or something.
No. I'll use my passive.
It's +5. That's right. Passive P.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, definite claw marks.
Yeah, I'll use my passive guess mechanics to be like.
Yeah. Where
The
where
right-
normally you would have expected like an axe to be used, in this case, no. It was like claws and mouth.
Oh.
Okay,
It
so
was
yeah, those,
virile and vicious.
I hate him.
speaking
so
of
much.
blood burps again, so I have to ask, since we have so many Outlanders here, who's great with survival? Because we should track this
Oh,
guy,
Yeah, fucking incredible at it. Yeah.
right? So we know that there's blood on paws and right. So like, can we scope around? If I can help and give advantage, use the help action to give advantage to the check. I am skilled in survival, or actually I'm half
Okay.
proficient because I'm bard. So
I will allow. Let's do 2 survival checks. You guys decide which 2. It's like taking a survival with advantage, but one person makes one,
Okay, so
one
you
person
two
makes
guys,
another.
Yeah,
and we'll take the highest of the 2.
thank you.
I'll make one.
I'll make
Yeah.
one too.
Oh boy. What
Ooh.
is my inspiration? All right, I can't roll lower than 3, so I will. That's a 15. A
15.
little
Okay.
disappointed. Yeah.
Andromeda?
A natural 1, so that's 7.
Okay, so we're going to take the 15. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so...
You still have inspiration too. You could add that to your 15.
I used it, unfortunately,
Oh,
and had to
okay.
take
All right. All good.
I had to take the minimum 3 too because it wasn't a
Right.
good roll.
Okay.
That looks like little lion paw prints. Little
Mhm.
bloody lion paw prints. Where did those lead? Let's see here. You go deeper into this complex. You reach the end of the platforms, these wooden platforms, and you go up one of the platforms that heads into a cave set within the side of the caldera, similar to the one you found Steros in. And in here, it looks like there's these little stations set up, almost like, I don't know, there's some type of organized activity happening in here, where in one there's some intense heat, and you notice there's eggs stationed within this area of intense heat. Some of them, are too small to be dragon eggs. You surmise that they're salamander eggs.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Spicy
And
omelets.
there are other places in here that look like there are different setups for different types of hatching situations, if you will, right? Like if eggs need to be cold, there's a particularly cold and icy part of the chamber in the far back corner. If eggs may happen to need acid to hatch, there's another corner where there's like this little bubbling sort of area of acid. Right? So they're all sort of stationed around the room. And in here, the paw prints end.
Mm-hmm.
And in here, there are 2 lizard folk. They're still alive. And they're like, oh, welcome to our hatchery. Can we show you around? Here's where you can hatch dragon eggs, such as gold or brass. And they point to like where it's really hot and bubbly and there's some salamander eggs in there. Here's where you can hatch copper dragon eggs, and the acid's bubbling,
Yeah, we have bronze or copper?
It's copper.
I thought it was copper.
Back here's where you can hatch silver
copper.
dragon eggs.
Thank you for this. Is great. I'll push a silver piece into each of their hands.
Have you
Can we get them
seen
out
a
of
lion
here
man?
immediately?
And you notice that there is a dragon egg in here. As you take a look around, there is a dragon egg that is brass in color and in nature. And that one is... Okay, so the brass works the same as the gold. Brass needs to be kept hot, similar to the gold dragon eggs. So it's in with the salamander eggs. It's being heated. And you hear a voice say, oh, that one would be great for me. Perhaps we should hatch that one and give it to me, eh? At the same time, some of the bells in your head start going off. It's Party Owl. The ship doesn't look quite the same as it once did. Party Owl's like, it looks like there was a serious party that happened out on the ship, but not the kind of party you'd want to be part of. I mean, unless you were on the side of the party that you guys were on, and not the side of the party that the lizard folk and the salamander were on that you had recently. You know, that real barn burner of a party you had in the turtle show?
A rager, yeah.
Well, yeah, one of those happened in the deck of the ship. And like...
Everybody's dead.
Yeah, here's the bad news. There doesn't look like there's anybody living on that ship. Here's the good news. There's a bunch of like weird zombie skeleton looking things that are hanging out below deck now. Okay. And some of the people on the ship tried to, take care of them, but weren't so successful.
Including the demigods that are
including the
they can't interfere. They can't
Sure,
interfere.
sure. So are they fine just watching all the zombies walk around?
It's my dad
Yeah,
getting
okay.
drunk with zombies.
It's like up in the
One or
crow's.
two of
He's
the
up in the
zombies.
crow's nest with.
He's
Yeah,
pouring
I don't
wine
know that
down one of these throats.
I don't know that he'd know the difference.
Esther says,
Well, that's
"Hey,
fine.
look on the bright side. Zombies and undead, they can man the crew for like 24 hours straight without even needing a rest, huh? So we can get
Where's
anywhere we want to get to in 2 days instead of 3. Huh?
Where's this
Pretty
voice
nice.
coming from?
Fantastic.
Oh, you see Kyros materialize in front of you. It's an upgrade. Trust me, it's an upgrade. But first, before we get back to the ship and get on to where we're getting to, we got to get this dragon egg situation figured out.
Where's Bullbug?
But that's probably where we can stop for the day. We'll figure out the-
Where's Bullbug?
We'll have to figure out the
He
details. Of
does
what
have most
happened in the
javelins.
Yeah.
Now I'm
I
afraid he has
imagine-
most
I imagine-
clouds in heaven.
I think Bullbug has most revenge arc. I think
Hmm.
I'm imagining like the end credits to our scene is we see Bullbug, like we see a shot of the water, and then he comes out and he's like all pissed, like he's ready for vengeance. I have most javelins. Esther will have most death. Fade to black. You know.
Yeah.
Has Bullbug been Andy's backup character this whole time?
That's hilarious. That's a hilarious idea.
Yeah,
All
let's
right, well,
hatch a
that
dragon egg.
episode was quite a mess. But you know, Esther had fun.
There were several messes.
It does. It's a great way for a DM to clean up their NPC portrayal chore list.
It's like, yeah, Garrett, if you just didn't want to do all those NPCs, you could just told us
Hey.
no.
Hey, the DM giveth and the DM taketh away. You know.
True that.
Look, if you're gonna piss Esther off. Okay, so one important point of note that we'll put on the record before we stop. One thing you'll have to consider: hatching dragon eggs will take 3d6 days in this
Yeah,
channel.
I was worried about that, but
Before we stop, do we want to roll
That's-
that now?
That's at worst over half of our remaining time.
yeah, we got.
Ready?
Yep.
Well, I rolled 2 6s. 14 days.
Yikes.
2 weeks to
Alright.
hatch, and then
Can I use my inspiration? to
another
re-roll one of those?
24 days.
No, I don't think it works like that.
Counter
I mean, we
spell.
can make it like a microwave. You could put 2 in at the same time, and then
There you go.
there you go.
Well,
Well,
so
one's already
yeah,
been
you're
cooking, so you know.
Yeah.
so
I think
I was just looking at that. The
microwave
copper
hatching
one-
eggs. You kind of want to do
The
the
copper
egg
one
hatching
has to be
right.
coated in acid, right? The copper egg has to be coated in acid. So the copper egg will be in the acid section, and the brass one that you just found is in the brass section. So, or in the in the heat. So you can hatch them both at the same time if you want. But Liz, what's important is if you are thinking of bonding to one of these for your special spell or whatever it is that you cast, you have to do that and be there at the time the dragon's birth, so it can see you, and you can cast a spell.
Yeah, it's like
I
a
don't know if you
grandmother
want to do that,
birthday.
but if you want to do that, yeah, that's how it has to go down.
So we can actually do things in the meantime if it's going to take 14 days. So we should.
Mhm.
Like
We can come
kill
back.
Esther.
Yeah, we
Well,
have to
for
kill that guy
instance,
first.
It
yeah,
might take
for
14
instance.
days to do.
Well, yeah. We'll talk about that more because I do think there's there's more to consider. This sloppy bitch keeps making things more difficult for us, but
But easier for the DM.
yes.
I mean, I like Esther. He seems alright. He's got a little rough edges. Can
He's a
smooth him
racist
out over
colonizing
time.
ghost.
I'd rather you guys get an opportunity to try to maybe help him better himself. Doesn't always have to be a button heads type of thing. He's
Yeah.
open to learning from his crew.
Is
Andy tried that multiple times. It didn't seem to take. So I don't believe you for a second. But
He is not arguing in good faith.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
All right.
he
Okay.
sees both sides.
Well, I don't know. Shout outs. Thank yous. Thank you, Esther, for helping
Shout out
us.
to Andy. Please come back to us.
Hit a like
Yeah,
bell
I
and
want to shout out.
subscribe. Sorry, go ahead, Timothy.
No, I was just gonna say I wanted to shout out Kyros' revenge arc. That's what I want. Like, I am sick of whatever. Some excellent line kicking him off a
Mhm.
cliff or something, you know. Um. Anyway, fun stuff.
Good game, everyone.
Game.
Okay.
We did it.
We did it.
Gee, everyone.
We
Gee.
depopulated the lizard island. Whoops.
All right,
Mostly.
this is me.
Hey, Esther, for once, is actually very proud of you all. You did a very nice job.
I hate it.
I hate it so much.
I'm muting us.